Let's spin up the engines and take to the treetops in the Blackhawk. Hey guys, Emil here, and today we're flying on the Victor Romeo Sierra multiplayer server and doing some CSAR and salvaging down aircraft. I recently came across VRS on YouTube, and after seeing the logistics, salvage and rescue side of things, I decided to give it a try, especially since they support the free Blackhawk mod. Today we'll be flying this beautiful Latvian UH-60, link in the description. Alright, let's let the engine stabilize. For now, let's just set up the radios. Set this into both. Set this to 251. This to 30. Turn on our RWRs. Engines are ready. We can turn this on. And let's turn off our APU. I think we are pretty much good to go. What we want to do now is, so I've already turned on that we are on rescue duty, right here. And now we can go in CSAR and show pickups on map. You can see that there's pickups pretty far away from here. There's one 17 miles and one 20 miles from that, so that's pretty far flight. We could try doing that one. Or we can also go into other salvage and show salvage on map, and then we can see that there is multiple wrecks right around the airbase. So let's go pick up those first. So one's gonna be over to the left. I think we can even see the smoke there. The smoke marks the target. So let's pick this helicopter up and get over there. We're also gonna turn our gunners on, just in case, because I think there was some hostile heliports nearby. What really helps while flying in DCS is head and eye tracking, and Be My Tracker, the sponsor of today's video, is one of the best cheap solutions out there. Whether you are using a webcam or smartphone, Beam just might be the right solution for you. It lets your game respond naturally to where you're looking, whether that's aiming faster, controlling the camera, improving awareness, or just making gameplay feel way more immersive. What's cool is the Beam works across a ton of games and setups, and the tracking is super responsive without needing a complicated setup process. Just plug it in, follow the guide to set it up, and you're ready to go. And as I said before, all you need is a webcam or just your smartphone. You can use it with its standalone software or OpenTrack. Either way, the head tracking possibilities are endless. If you want to check out Be My Tracker for yourself, you can demo it on Steam or buy it from them directly, and you will have a 14-day money-back guarantee. I have left a link in the description. Alright, let's get back into it. Okay. I think that should be close enough. Let's, I think we're still on the airfield. Let's salvage it. Pick up nearby all remaining. Loaded the salvage. And are we close enough to the airfield that it's just gonna unload as well? Maybe not. Okay. Let's, turn around. As the F-16 disappeared. And we should be able to just turn around, bring this back to base. Okay. Landed. And that should unload shortly. There we go. Drop the salvage. Credits awarded. Amazing. Alright, let's go to that second one. That was somewhere off to the west here, so we'll just fly somewhere in this region and probably spot it. Red 4 has 152 aircraft in the air. That's a lot. Let's hope that no SUs try to shoot us down, but I don't think there's any nearby. Let's hope that salvage isn't like on the side of the hill, because then we won't be able to get it back. You have to be able to land to collect the salvage, and if it's just on some random hill, then with trees especially, you just can't land. Okay, drone pickup nearby. I think I see it right there in front. Perfect. Just right out in the open. There's probably no pilot to save. At least we can get some of the wreckage back. And all these salvages we get back, we actually put back into production to produce more weapons, airframes, and supplies for us to use on front lines, which is pretty cool. I don't know if others have used similar, like contention or something. I'm not quite sure. It just VRS kind of spoke to me with this feature of collecting, salvaging, and there being some point, and having some logistics. I really like having the opportunity to fly some logistics and not just have to fly combat missions or just insert troops. I also like that the models stay on the ground. I don't know if that's like something they did, but even maybe not even all models, I'm not sure. But like I collected it down Apache yesterday on the server, and it was just there, like all shot down. That was pretty cool. Let's salvage, pick up all remaining. 250. Oh, that's very light. Let's open the map and show pickups on map. So there's no CSAR nearby, only those 20 miles out, which we could collect. Let's ask about the others, salvages. There's Jeff. There's more drones. There's a couple of Jeffs actually. 13 miles. And that's in a hilly environment. I mean, that one's also 20 miles out. I guess let's go collect this Jeffrey right here. Or, even better idea, let's RTB, collect some troops and take this point and salvage that drone. So let's get back to the airfield. Now let's see, salvage should get unloaded soon. There we go, 10 credits. That wasn't a very long flight anyway. Let's go other CTLD managed troops, load troops, and let's load in a VRS unit. You can't hold a whole platoon, but we can hold at least a unit. Alright, now we're gonna fly to Hammer A here, which is 20 miles, bearing 221. Okay, a little bit of change of heading here, 210, we're getting close. Those mountains is about where we need to go, and afterwards I think we're actually going to bring this helicopter not back to that base, but there's another air base very close by. Another 20 miles or so, but that's going to be closer to the front lines, so this UH-60 can be used there. Because when you land successfully on a friendly base, you actually get that helicopter and all the unused weapons on that base now too, which is pretty cool. It's a nice feature. Well, most bases actually already have like a full loadout of these guys. I guess that's more useful for more popular aircraft like an F-16 Chinook maybe. Yeah, there's UH-60s, there's a ton of them available. Very boring, guys, right? There's nothing to shoot at. Nearby pickup of the drone. Yep, that's... Oh, that's gonna be right there. Okay, perfect. Let's drop off those troops. I think we are entering the zone. We could drop them off right here for the forest. Okay, let's unload the troops. So CTLD, manage troops, drop all the troops. And there they are. Some RPG men, some stingers, some machine gunners. And we should have captured this zone pretty soon. There we go. Hama A is now blue. And we are going to move now to this airfield right here, Shayrat. So that's going to be... oh no, not Shayrat, I'm sorry, Al Qusir. That's much closer, 20 miles right there. One's bearing 165. If we had more troops, we should have maybe brought more troops, but we could load them in these small bases around here as well. They'll just go back to base. Oh, but first we actually need to pick up that drone. Let's go find them. That's a very nearby pickup. Didn't even need that call out, I kind of see it. Oh shoot, went into my seat there. Okay. Let's bring it down and pick it up. Salvage, pick up nearby remaining, 250 kilograms. Not a lot at all. And now we can head to that airfield. CSAR, show pickups on map. There is actually a CSAR right here we could pick up on the way. So let's go to that one. That's going to be directly south. We're going to go pick up a pilot. Maybe we'll spot his aircraft somewhere along the way as well. Radar searching. Another thing we can check is always what aircraft are nearby, but looks like the only threat we have around here is drones. Well, there's also those SA-10 search radar nearby. I wouldn't say this is a very like super realistic, right? Where you have to have all the intel or something, but it's also not like super arcadey where it tells you where everything is, which is very nice. You have some surprises, but you also have a lot of knowledge to where it's not very difficult to just hop on in and figure out what you want to do, what you have to do. Also, as you can see, this time I chose the wrong airbase of where to go, where to start out as. So we didn't have a lot of, we have to do a lot of hauling across, a lot of ferrying, not ferrying, I don't know. A lot of ferrying across the map to get to places, but if you spawn in closer, of course you don't have to do as much ferry flights. Though I do enjoy them. Love looking at the scenery, especially on Syria, so I don't mind even the ferry flights. There is an F-15 out here. The bearing, I think, is from Bullseye. I think I spotted it. It's right there. He hears me. Maybe we can ask for like a flare or something. I think it was CSAR. Request smoke. 12 o'clock. Oh, he's right by the plane. Great. 2 in 1. Oh, there's a car. But I think that's a civvy. We are good. Okay, let's try to slow it down here. Alright. We'll spin it around and get close to that wreckage. And then the pilot will just run into our chopper. Okay. Oh, a little bit more collective. There we go. That wasn't a very pretty spin. I'm sorry. Okay. Slow it down. And plop her down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, don't move to my helicopter. Can't you see? Oh, there's a train. Hi, train. You can see the pilot running, but, well, this is a crashed pilot if I've ever seen one. Well, I need to practice my helicopter skills. While we didn't see a lot of action today, the battlefield is changing, red forces moving in, more players attacking bases and getting shot down. This server can be a lot of fun, and if you want to check it out, I will leave a link to their guide in the description so you can figure out if it's something you're interested in. Alright, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!